Welcome to the very first episode of the Comic Corner, brought to you by the Nerd Coven. Today we're going to dive into the villainous and gruesome series that is Death of the Venomverse 1 through 5. This 5-part series was released in 2023 and is authored by Colin Bunn, illustrated by Gerardo Sandoval, and published by Marvel. It is, again, a 5-part series. I picked these 5 books up at Entertain Mart, and it was before I saw the new Venom: The Last Dance movie, and so it really intrigued me. And it especially intrigued me after I saw Venom: The Last Dance. On first reading it and looking at it, I was very happy with the writing. There's a lot of action, and it keeps the story and the plot moving. The art is amazing, and it pops and it moves. I'm a big art guy, so I really liked the perspectives and the coloring. There's really not a lot that I didn't like about the art in these 5 comic books. Quick synopsis about this without spoilers. After remaking himself into Null's image, Carnage is attempting to power up by extracting the unique abilities from other Venoms from all across the Marvel Universe. Now his goal is to kill all Venoms, and Agent Venom is trying to stop it by recruiting allies, which are other Venoms as well. If you are looking for Venom variants, they are all over the place in these 5 comics. So many Venom variants. I don't think I've seen so many Venom variants before, which is one of the reasons why it was so fun to read after watching the Venom: The Last Dance movie, is because we got to see a lot of different types of symbiotes in that movie, and in this comic book series we get to see so many different variants of Venom. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but anyone in the Marvel universe that you could think of is probably a variant in these comic books. Literally wreaking carnage all over the multiverse, he is not only hunting for trophy, but hunting to absorb the powers of the Venoms that he kills, and has somehow become a hostless symbiote. And also, because of his absorbing the other powers of the Venoms, he has become immune to fire and also sonar. Because of these new powers and immunities, it has posed a serious challenge to Agent Venom and her group of other Venoms, who incidentally keep getting killed every time they confront Carnage. I don't want to spoil the ending for you at all, so I'll just kind of end it there, but also want you to know that the story does move on into the current solo title, Carnage Saga. With volumes 2 through 5, you also get 2 side stories. One of them is No Escape by David Michelini and Justin Mason, and the other one is Kid Venom by Taigami. And the No Escape one is an actual retro version of a Venom and Carnage story, and Kid Venom is a sort of anime version of Venom set somewhere in Asia. If you were a fan of this series like I am, then you might want to also do some chronology reading in this Venomverse. And this Venomverse begins with Edge of Venomverse 1 through 5, then goes to the Venomverse 1 through 5, then goes to Venomized, number 1 through 5, on to Extreme Venomverse, number 1 through 5. And then the next one in the series, which we just covered, was Death of Venomverse, number 1 through 5. And then the story goes on in the current Carnage solo title. Now, Carnage has a solo series in the years 2022 and 23 that has 14 volumes. And then in 2023, after the Death of the Venomverse, there are another series that has 8 volumes. And then it goes on into 2024 with VenomWar Carnage with 3 volumes. Well, thank you guys so much for watching for this very first episode of Comic Corner. Much love, guys, for the hobby. We'll see you next time.